Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of SCA's Relentless. I am your host, Court Marshall, and tonight is a very special edition of Relentless, seeing as it is going to be the crowning of the first ever SCA Relentless champion, and what's going to be a 6-man ladder match, where all 6 competitors must climb the ladder to reach the championship and pull it down to be declared the inaugural SCA Relentless champion. Who's going to make history here tonight?
Tonight, history is made. 6 competitors, 1 ladder, 1 championship hanging above the ring. Ethan Shatino, obsessed with gold, willing to sacrifice everything to leave as champion. Will Dingle, the leader of Exordium, calculated dangerous, always 1 step ahead. Mason Briggs, pure power, pure grit, ready to climb over anyone in his way. Tyler Vance, the rookie sensation, already making history, now chasing championship gold. Wilson Raid, fearless, unpredictable, 1 leap away from changing his career forever. Wyatt Smith, the wild card, the unknown, 1 opportunity to shock the entire world. Only 1 will survive the climb and etch their name into SCA history as the inaugural Relentless champion. This is the SCA Relentless Championship ladder match.
And here we go. Here comes Wilson Raid, the innovative high flyer of SCA, a long-time veteran here in the business, getting an opportunity at Championship Gold to become the first ever SCA Relentless champion. He's a former Chaos champion, multi-time tag team champion, looking to prove himself here tonight, that he can still hang with the big dogs and the young, hungry athletes we have here tonight. I believe he's the only person in this match to have won Championship Gold in SCA. He is the longest member on the roster compared to everybody else here tonight. Speaking of veterancy, we have Tyler Vance in his 3rd ever SCA match here tonight on Relentless, and it is for the Relentless Championship. Tyler Vance making his impressive debut at SCA's Heavy as the Crown against J Omega, Wilson Raid's former tag team partner. Tyler Vance getting a huge victory over Dawkins Lancer on the latest edition of Relentless, getting him this opportunity to challenge for the Relentless Championship. And you know Jimmy Johnson's going to be watching very, very closely of his star pupil. Tyler Vance is looking up at the championship. Is that going to be in his future? Only time will tell. Looking to shed the skin of Exordium of his past, here comes Brickhouse Mason Briggs, who defeated Timmy Tater to qualify for this 6-man ladder match here tonight. Mason Briggs has been on the roster for about a year now, and you know he'd like to pick up some singles championship gold in his first ever title opportunity. Is Mason Briggs going to be focused here tonight, knowing that who else is in this match is none other than his former boss and employer, Will Dingle, leader of Exordium? Is Mason Briggs going to be able to look past that, put aside his hatred for one night to capture what really matters? Speak of the devil himself. Here comes the devilish little dirtbag, Little Will Dingle. Will Dingle advancing in this match not because he won by pinfall or submission, but simply because he won by DQ as a result of Timmy Tater coming down to the ring and assaulting this man, bringing revenge for what happened to JD Tater, Timmy Tater's younger cousin, in which Will Dingle and Exordium jumped before Timmy Tater's match against Mason Briggs. Timmy Tater exacting revenge, but it cost everybody here in the SCA the poor reasoning to see him here in this match tonight. And here comes Ethan Shatino, who was already guaranteed singles championship contendership against the Catchpoint champion, Bryce Brannigan. Ethan Chatino already has a guaranteed title shot, but he scored the victory over Lanny Valentine, in which Ethan Chatino did not give Lanny Valentine a chance to even enter the ring before pummeling him and submitting him with his new move, Death to the Holy, which is a wheelbarrow sleeper. This match is a ladder match, and here we go. No, these two men are no strangers to one another. Ethan Chatino beating Wyatt Smith in Wyatt Smith's debut at Heavy is the Crown. But here comes the Outlaw, the wild card of the match, so to speak. Kind of an outsider to SCA. He comes from OTW. Is Wyatt Smith going to be able to capture SCA Championship Gold in his third ever match here, same as Tyler Vance? Wyatt Smith beating SCA former world champion on the last Relentless, Liati Sanoa, in what was an impressive matchup, and Wyatt Smith getting the upper hand and becoming victorious. Is he going to be victorious here tonight and become the inaugural SCA Relentless champion? Wyatt Smith has to go through 5 other men and climb the ladder in order to do so. Most of these men here not too familiar with one another. A lot of first-time matchups, but we do have Chatino and Wyatt Smith. Those two have a beef in the history, and we also have Will Dingle and Mason Briggs that goes even further back. Banter slowly getting behind Wyatt Smith. Wyatt Smith was a very dominant force in OTW. Is he going to be able to say the same here tonight? And matchup is underway, and here we go in a big Frankenstein by the big man Wyatt Smith. Lots of chaos, so excuse me if I'm not able to call every single thing that happens here. I'm only able to call what I can see. And what I see is lots of brutality so far, and Ethan Chatino going after Wilson right in here on the outside, and Will Dingle following Wyatt Smith, and Chatino, going after Will Dingle. Yes, what a matchup. I would love to see Chatino get his hands on Dingle in one-on-one action sometime in the future. But in the ring, we have Tyler Vance and Mason Briggs going back at it, and Chatino staying on Dingle, and Wyatt Smith with a huge suplex on the outside to Wilson Reid, and Mason Briggs with a heavy clothesline to Tyler Vance. Chatino still putting away Will Dingle here on the outside. Mason Briggs, big right hands to Wyatt Smith, the Outlaw. Tyler Vance trying to get involved, going outside the ring, realizes it's not worth it. Going for a suplex, and Wyatt Smith falls behind Mason Briggs. Goes behind, and wait a minute, a rear European uppercut to the neck. The only way to win this match is to climb the ladder and grab the championship and make your way down. Will Dingle power slams Wyatt Smith on the outside. And a big suplex by Will Dingle. And Wilson Reid going for a backbreaker on Ethan Chatino. Will Dingle trying to get away from everybody, but so is Wilson Reid. And a big pump forearm to the face of Will Dingle. You love to see it. A big enziguri by Wilson Reid. Mason Briggs has the ladder in the ring, and Chatino setting up some sort of ladder bridge between the announce table and the ring, but Mason Briggs is going to grab the championship. Is somebody going to be able to stop him in time? And another enziguri by Wilson Reid, not knowing what's going on. And Chatino and Wyatt Smith working together, pushing Mason Briggs off the ladder. And Tyler Vance with a big bulldog on Ethan Chatino. A lot is happening here, so mind me if I make a couple of mistakes. There's so much going on, and a big shot by Tyler Vance gets caught by Wyatt Smith. Oh, wait a minute. Snake Eyes in the corner to Tyler Vance by Smith, and wait a minute. Chatino and Smith. Remember, they had a match at Heavy as the Crown. These two have a beef, and it's unsettled, and a big drop kick by the big man, Wyatt Smith. Big super kick missed by Wilson Reid. Tyler Vance getting him some of Mason Briggs. Wyatt Smith going for a steel chair in a ladder match. He is quite tall, but I don't think he's that tall to be able to reach the championship as he knocks out Wilson Reid with the steel chair. Same goes for Ethan Chatino. A little bit of payback for Heavy as the Crown. Will Dingle has a ladder out at ringside, now putting it into the ring, and a big neck breaker. Bad timing, wrong place, wrong time for Tyler Vance. Mason Briggs just tossed Wilson Reid outside the ring, and a sidewinder suplex by Will Dingle. The brutality is endless in this match, and Will Dingle gets countered by a German suplex by Chatino. Big tornado DDT by Tyler Vance. All the men are in the ring here. It is chaotic, it is hectic, and it's all in the namesake to becoming the first ever SCA Relentless champion, and we have blood by Will Dingle. Wait a minute, Wyatt Smith climbing up to the top. He's not going for the championship. Wait a minute, oh my God! Big cross body off the ladder. Let's get a quick replay of that. The big man going off the top of the ladder on the Mason Briggs. That sets up a golden opportunity though for Dingle. And I think, oh my God, on the steel chair. Wait, somebody get in the ring. Will Dingle's about to win the championship. This can't happen. Please, somebody. And Shatino knocks Will Dingle off the ladder. You love to see it. Anybody but him. Big super kick gets caught by Shatino by Vance. Mason Briggs setting up Wyatt Smith for some maneuver, and then a big chop block by Smith. Shatino throws Tyler Vance outside the ring, and now we have Wilson Reed going after Wyatt Smith. Outside the ring. Oh my God! Throwing the steel chair in the face of Briggs. Wait a minute. STO neckbreaker. Big back body drop by Will Dingle on Wyatt Smith. Big Hurricane Rana by Dingle. Bodies are flying everywhere. Wait a minute. A flashback of their tag team history. Will Dingle and Mason Briggs' temporary alliance here. Wait a minute. Drops on his head on a chair. That did not last long. Dingle throwing Mason Briggs outside of the ring. You know their history is on their minds tonight, but so is the inaugural SCA Relentless Championship. And Shatino and Wilson Reed. Wilson misses the roundhouse kick, and he gets it that time. You gotta believe he's a little bit looping, especially after stuff like that. Will Dingle just tossed a kendo stick at him. Wait a minute. Superman punch and ends a Gary combo. Wilson Reed going after Dingle and a nice snapmare. But Shatino has a ladder set up. Wait a minute, Shatino's gonna grab the championship. Shatino has the opportunity here to win the Relentless Championship and to continue after the catch point. But Wilson Reed's trying to get Shatino off the ladder, but Shatino's fighting back. Shatino keeps trying to grab it. Oh, wait a minute, here comes Mason Briggs. Taking advantage of the distraction, but no, the people were able to get back at him. He gets knocked off the ladder onto the steel chair. Wait a minute, Shatino has Wilson Reed on the ladder bridge that he set up earlier. What is he going for? And oh my God! Straight through the ladder. Let's get a quick replay. Shatino set up that ladder bridge earlier in this match, and here he goes, a cannonball straight through Wilson Reed's body, and he's broken in half. Every man here is almost down, but Tyler Vance and Dingle and Mason Briggs are slowly getting back up to the feet, but they're the only ones left in the ring. Going to the corner. What is Dingle setting up for? And a big European uppercut and powerbomb on the apron by Tyler Vance. German suplex. Wait a minute. Rainmaker by Wilson Reed. And Will Dingle's trying to end the career of Briggs by using that steel chair. And I know those two could not stay away from each other tonight. And a big enziguri by Wilson Reed. Wilson Reed going for a roundhouse, gets dodged. Wilson Reed. Wait a minute, what was he going for? Oh my God! The sleeper slam on the ladder! This is a collision course, all to win the SCA Relentless Championship. Mason Briggs setting up, playing with the ladder here and using it as a weapon. Not quite what it was intended for, but it works here tonight. And Briggs is the only one in the ring climbing up the ladder. He's going for the championship. Are we going to see Mason Briggs win the Relentless Championship? And hanging on by the championship. And he comes crashing down with an electric chair by Tyler Vance and Will Dingle. Oh, excuse me, Wilson Reed laying Tyler Vance out with a steel chair in the back. Wilson Reed with a backflip from the suplex position. Wait a minute. Oh, look at the face of Dingle, covered in blood. And now Wilson Reed just going to work with a steel chair, trying to wear down everybody one by one as he goes from Briggs to Wyatt Smith. And we have another ladder bridge being set up by Tyler Vance. Everybody here is knocked a little loopy. And Tyler Vance is setting Chatino up on the ladder. No, and a snake eyes right on the ladder bridge. Wait a minute, and Briggs, same fate. Oh, wait, is Wilson Reed going to go for it? He's on the top rope. He goes for Wyatt Smith with the fake out, but misses. Angle slam by Wyatt Smith to Tyler Vance. Wait a minute! Taking Reed out of the match potentially. Here's a quick replay, and this is the same move he used to beat Liati Sanoa, the former SCA World Champion. Now targeting Tyler Vance, and Mason Briggs is still laid out on the ladder, getting up. And Chatino's here at ringside. And a big leg drop bulldog by Tyler Vance. Big headbutt by Chatino to Briggs. Tyler Vance with a neck breaker on the ladder. And Chatino with a steel chair, but Tyler Vance barely able to dodge that. Back and forth, and wait a minute. Northern Lights on the ladder. He's still connected, going for a suplex. Chatino gets behind him. Big elbow by Tyler Vance. And Wyatt Smith is waiting patiently with some steel steps, and you know that can't be good. Big gut buster by Tyler Vance, and another sleep slam. This time done by Wyatt Smith to Tyler Vance. Will Dingle tossed out like a sack of potatoes, and now once again it's Tyler Vance and Mason Briggs in the center of the ring, and Tyler Vance getting a little ahead of himself, messing with Mason Briggs, and the frustration seen on Mason Briggs' face. Off the ropes, and wait a minute! Big belly to belly by Briggs, and it ends it Gary by Wilson Reed. Wait a minute, Reed with a roundhouse kick. Wait a minute, and a senton by Wilson Reed. What a combo! And that's the type of innovative offense we have seen from Wilson Reed for nearly a decade. Is it going to win him the SCA Relentless Championship? Chatino going for... Oh, he's laying him on the ropes, and a big kick by Dingle. Chatino off the ropes, and a big kick by Chatino on the Tyler Vance. Wilson Reed setting up a ladder. Dead center of the ring. Wilson Reed trying to eliminate the competition. Tyler Vance with the handspring elbow. Not enough to bring Chatino down. Big German suplex by Dingle the Raid. Chatino is going for that Superman punch on Dingle. Not able to get it. Gets tossed out of the ring for his troubles. Then we have Tyler Vance and Mason Briggs once again in the big clothesline. Wyatt Smith laid out on the ladder in pain and agony. Oh, and he's busted open. Wilson Reed again missing the roundhouse kick. He's knocked for a loop. He may be concussed. Big overhand chop by Wilson Reed. Wilson Reed once again going for the ladder, setting it up in the corner. That's not quite how you're going to win this match tonight. And Dingle throws Wilson Reed out, seeing an opportunity. Dumbass. Wait a minute. Another sidewinder suplex. Clipping the ladder. And Briggs is going for a powerbomb. Leg drop bulldog by Tyler Vance. And Mason Briggs is bringing Chatino to Pound Town with those power bombs. Tornado DDT by Wyatt Smith. Briggs has Chatino up. And Chatino fights out of it. Off the ropes, Dingle goes and gets caught with a super kick. There is so much going on right now. All men are in the ring. Who's going to walk out the Relentless Champion? And Tyler Vance is busted open. Mason Briggs using the chair. Dodging it. When the chair went flying, Briggs blocked the chair shot by Tyler Vance. Wait a minute. Mason Briggs has him up for a belly to belly and on the steel steps. Oh my God. Here we have Tyler Vance going after Briggs with a steel chair like an angry lumberjack does with an axe. And Tyler Vance goes for the chair again, but Mason Briggs was able to counter and slow down Tyler Vance and get him into the corner to set up for a devastating belly to belly. Will Dingle going after Mason Briggs again in the BFT on the chair. Mason Briggs is also busted wide open. No love lost there. Now Wilson Reed's back into this. Him and Dingle going at it. And he throws Dingle outside the ring, follows. He changed his mind again. I think he may be concussed. And Shatino going for some sort of maneuver and gets caught with a drop kick by Wilson Reed. Tyler Vance and Wyatt Smith once again going back at it. Now Wyatt Smith is on the ladder bridge. We got Tyler Vance in the ring with Wilson Reed. No, he misses a springboard. Wilson Reed is very disoriented. I'm very concerned for his medical well-being. Looks dazed and confused. What is he doing? Tornado DDT! Wait a minute, Wilson Reed has a golden opportunity here. If he can just set up the ladder and climb quickly, this could be his moment. The moment he's been waiting for nearly a decade. And Will Dingle's climbing up to the ladder, to the top. And Wilson Reed's going after Dingle, trying to prevent him. Anybody but Will Dingle, please. Both men fighting up, and Mason Briggs with a big razor's edge powerbomb. Tyler Vance pulling down Wilson Reed from the ladder, and Mason Briggs pulling down Dingle. Mason Briggs throwing Shatino on the ladder bridge. But wait a minute. Tyler Vance, Mason Briggs is distracted. He doesn't know what's going on. Tyler Vance has the championship. He's done it. Tyler Vance is the new SCA Relentless champion. What a match. Look at Tyler Vance, covered in blood, covered in sweat. Congratulations, Tyler Vance. Let's get a replay here. We got Wyatt Smith with the big crossbody off of the ladder. This whole match was a highlight reel and a half. Careers and bodies maybe have been broken here tonight. Lives were at stake, and it was all in namesake of becoming the first ever SCA Relentless champion. Any of these men were eligible to win it and very credible. This was any man's contest, as we see the lengths they were willing to go to. What a match. 6 competitors left it all out here in the ring tonight. You gotta respect them all for it. Even Dingle, I mean, even he put up a hell of a fight against most of the people in this match. He's even wearing the effects of war. There we have Tyler Vance getting busted open. I don't know how Tyler Vance was able to stand, let alone climb up a ladder after this brutal attack, and we're going to see here in just a moment. And here we go, and Mason Briggs with the belly to belly on the steel steps on the corner. And Tyler Vance is happy to be down safely on the mat. I don't think he's a fan of heights, but he is a fan of winning championships, as we can see here. Congratulations, Tyler Vance. You've more than earned it, and this is his 3rd ever match in SCA. The future's always been bright with him, but what does the future hold for our current Relentless champion? We will see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I've been your host, Court Marshall.